That nigga fought with Lacey, boy. What
And the
that to say?
Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looking for a crease. It's Hill. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. It's complete to the left. Maybe some room here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check-down throw to the running back.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dante Moore. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Moore with the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Throwing Moore. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible. Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Ducks. Quick strike through the air for the score. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean.
You see that? They the whole drive down the field. No picks,
and they
no
finish
nothing.
things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexander. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Quarterback gets the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Okay, you tried to trick me. Okay. All right. Got some trick stuff. Try to trick me.
The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Calls his own number. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
The option look. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Can't even pass the ball all he wants.
Period, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down.
Oh, they gambling. They both stop gambling.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Dante Moore unloads it downfield. Picked off to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. Still on his feet.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll go to the counter. Still on his feet at the 45. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Hands it off on the counter. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Alexander. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Extra point here will tie the
Got
game.
that.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hits him in stride at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Trying to run, it's Davison. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Moore rushes on him. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team.
I had to hit the gas on Fat Boy. Switch gears on the gas.
There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run.
They almost got me back there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. This is a designed run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. And he's wrestled to the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Running inside. It's Lacey. They'll stop him short of the 1st down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Smashes through the tackle. Got room on the return. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half.
You ready to quit? You ready to quit?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander.
You ready to quit? I'll make you quit.
20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be.
All you gotta do is say mash the gas. I'm gonna mash.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense on the
Told you not to get evil, but you on this.
One possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
Look. You thought I was gonna go for
ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued.
What I was going for the quarterback up. I was just waiting for that ball to get thrown so I could intercept it. I'm trying to intercept that shit.
Exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got a little grass.
Oh, yeah.
Got enough for the first.
Everybody at?
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I mean, talk about hard to stop.
Okay.
So many weapons, so much speed,
All right.
and then your
That's somebody.
quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive
somebody.
coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
And the point after is good. Coming out with it, it's Hill. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Looking for space, it's Hill. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing.
Offense staying on the field there in hurry-up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's more to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. At the 45 on his way. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Here we go. Ready, go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. More to the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun on third down. Moore. Back open in the middle. There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback will keep it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. Could be an alley. The 50. He's inside the 40. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
He's trying to get amped up.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there with the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, get a nice positive game in the toss.
Headed to the end zone, and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Hill. Makes it past the marker. Right down the gut of the field. The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if
I
they
bring
can
the whole house in, man.
And I think a lot of people are going to look
L1
at that drive
and press down on the directional pad. I bring the whole house in, bro.
Giving up on 3rd down. I mean, you got 3rd and long. You try to sneak a.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants to go deep. He's got enough. They roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
I ain't gonna break the house here. I know when to break.
It's Gill.
I know when to bring it.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown.
A minute, like when it's less than a minute on the clock,
Back on top.
they ain't gonna start
These two
changing.
guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Running inside, it's Davison. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. might as well stick with him. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Ducks in the hurry up.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Now on first down from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Moore from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got...
There's a crease. Picks up the first down. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth.
He's trying to give me the ball back.
First down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, you got to love when you got these big boys inside, these defensive tackles. That, by the way, when they keep the GPS stats on these guys, they can speed in the school zone. Like, they're moving that fast, and you can see it right there starting to get to the...
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
And how about the cherry on the Sunday? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the two-point conversion. Give this team 8.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Creates a little... There's some room. Got enough for the first. Smashes ahead. He goes out of bounds just short of the 40 at the 39. Clock is stopped. That's the most important thing. They did pick up the first down.
The defense has to continue pursuing the football there. You saw the running back was able to make a guy miss before getting out of bounds and getting a big gain. You can't let up here in the fourth quarter, defense. We need better effort.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Ole blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Upstairs to make the catch. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats.
Hey. You know, hey.